Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 16 of the Let's Make Zelda for NES in 3D journey towards completing this game in Unity. And I'm just kind of checking the settings of the chat because last time I was muted for about 45 minutes, and yeah, it sucks. But anyway, here we are. I just corroborated that my sound is working. Hope you guys can hear me too. And right, so let's me just for those if there's any brand new people to the stream, firstly, welcome. And secondly, let me just show you quickly where we're at. So essentially, see, for the last almost 3 months, I've been working on recreating the Legend of Zelda for the NES in Unity, in 3D. Right, so if you're familiar with this game, immediately you'll recognize all the key areas in here, in this map. We have here the graveyard, we have level 1, level 2, all the way to level 9 in Death Mountain. I'm gonna do like a zoom in right here. You can see level 1. And then Link is moving around, he can attack, enemies are ready. The behavior of enemies is working at the moment. The game is paused right now, by the way, so I'm just showing you what we were doing last time. What we're doing last time is organizing items, right? So once I finish the outside world, once everything works, links works, inventory works, enemy, everything, combat, stores, shops, like revealing, stairs, all that stuff. Once everything is finished, I'm gonna then move on to implementing all the dungeons, right? So the 9 dungeons have to be done. So that's gonna be, let's say, in phase 2 of the whole project. It could be a few months till we get there. But I wanted to, at least before that happens, to have all the items here. So I have here, for example, this is level 1, and in level 1, this is the items that you could get, right? So you get the boomerang, you can get the bow. I mean, you must get the bow, otherwise you cannot finish this game. And then, as you do in every dungeon, there's gonna be a heart container and a Triforce piece, right? And they're gonna be added to your inventory, they're gonna be added to your heart containers, to your Triforce container, and that to some extent is working. I haven't finished with so many items, and there's quite a bit of painstaking work that needs to be done for them to actually work. Let me run the game so you can see it in action. Loading. Okay, so firstly, I need to work in the camera one day. So you see a bunch of items right here, and now something that I changed from last time is I gave a collider to some of these items, so Link can no longer go through them because I haven't finished implementing the whole thing. And Link can actually pick up some of these items. For example, the heart container, he just picked it up, and as you can see, it has 4 hearts, right? If I move the UI so you can see the inventory, so here, right? So when you start the game, you have no items right now. Everything is work in progress, so don't freak out. I have no Triforce pieces, so if I come back to the game and pick up, but this Triforce piece is not gonna work. I need to go to dungeon 1. I'm gonna have to go around here because it's blocked. So as you can see, there's some Octoroks roaming around, and you get some health, get some rupees, kill them all. Zora is being annoying. You can see my sword has the sword beam. I can actually work on water at the moment. I need to fix that eventually. So I go to dungeon 1. In dungeon 1, I'm gonna grab the Triforce, and it should appear. It's hard to see from this angle. Let me see, what can I do? If I come here and then turn around. Okay, there you go. So heart container taken. I got the bow, so that should appear. If it didn't appear correctly, I will make it appear correctly. And now I'm gonna take the Triforce. Check it out. So take the Triforce, and now it is here in the Triforce container. And in this game, only once you get the 8 Triforce pieces, because there were 8 pieces back then, not only 3, then this Triforce is completed, and then finally you can go into level 9 to finish the game where Ganon is, right? Got it. So yeah, so essentially I did that for level 1. I placed all the items all along the map, at least on the dungeon front, For example, you can see here, this is dungeon number 4, and this one has the ladder, and every dungeon, like I said, it's gonna have the heart container and the Triforce. And then if you go to here, the level 3 is gonna have the raft and the heart container and Triforce, so on and so forth. So I did that for all the dungeons. You can believe me, you can trust me, right? And as you can see, here's a bunch of enemies because this is my testing area for combat. When I was working on the enemy AI, I just put them all here, and they, you know, they just move around, do their own thing. I can go fight with them. Have the iconic waterfall right there, and then over here you're gonna be able to get the sword right now. But the caves, they don't work yet, so I need to implement them at some point. So what I'm gonna do is not only in the dungeons. Hello, Mr. P. Looks like the 3D models are well made. You saw that? Yeah. I mean, this game is loved, man. Like, there's so many people that have done many different things with this game, which is pretty exciting, right? It's a very strong community. 3D model, there must be. Yeah. For example, actually, I used. Let me show you how I created Link in this case. I kind of like copied from the amiibo that exists in out there. Let me just open it. So let's see, Zelda, and then you go. I made all the NPCs, all the items, Link, and then Link walk cycle there. So if you do have this amiibo, you might, you know, recognize him. So essentially I was looking at the amiibo and just replicating it. I mean, he made a real life model of it. It's huge. Oh wow. Okay, no, I have not seen that. I gotta look it up. The whole map, a real life model of it. Oh man, that's awesome. Not surprisingly, but man, I'm sure there's some passionate dude out there that would do that. That's pretty cool. I definitely wanna check that out when I finish this stream. But yeah, man, there's a lot of people that get very invested in this game. I mean, hello, this is gonna take thousands of hours to finish, but you know, we're doing this anyway, and it's all for the love of the craft. Because obviously, I'm not gonna be able to sell this game. Like, this is just really for here having fun, and I want to get better at game development. And so yeah. So this is kind of what I've been doing. Yeah, check out our pretty cool he 3D printed thousands of trees. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I mean, I would know how many trees are in this world because I create them all and they're all numbered. So yeah, it was, in fact, let's check it out. Opera UI, player, mountains, green mountains, brown mountains, elevated floors, trees. Okay, trees, green right here. No, where? Trees, brown. Where did I put that? Bushes. I think I called them bushes. Here. Bushes green. There you go. So they're numbered. All of them are there. God, man, this was painstaking, but I did it. So essentially, it's green bushes is 1,845 of them. It looks like your game in real life right now. Oh wow! I'm going. Do you know the name of that person? Like the handle or the how can I look it up? I mean, it must come up in Google, I imagine. I don't imagine many people doing that. Brown bushes, you know, if you want to know some trivia, brown bushes, there were a lot less, but still, I don't know, it's still quite a bit. Okay, half of the green ones, 900. And then the white bushes, which are the ones in the graveyard, is 46. Yeah, so all of these things I had to, like, you know, it's kind of easy to make. Thank you very much, Mr. P. Awesome. Yeah, so you made a bush in Magika Voxel, like the same software I used to use to make Link. You import it in Unity, and then essentially you copy paste. That's what I was doing. So just copy paste all this stuff, man. And on the bottom of it, I actually laid out the map, like the original game map, and then I kind of used that as a reference, so everything was, you know, where it should be, and also in the correct location. For example, this is the white bushes that I was talking about. So this one's right here. All that. The grapes, all that, and the brown bushes, which is in the Lost Woods. Yeah, so I mean, this is the first thing that I did was create the map, and then based on that, I started adding Jazza. I made Kingdom of Hyrule. Cool. I'm also starting basic game dev. Oh, that's awesome, man. You know what? I'm very interested. So if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna look it up. So I suppose in YouTube. Oh no way! That's awesome. Skip. Let's see. That is crazy. Oh my god, that's beautiful. What a legend. That's fantastic. Oh my god. Oh, this guy's a pro. This guy is a total pro. I love it. Let me just put the subtitles at least. You guys can see what's going on. Dude. How can I enable the sound so I don't know if you guys can hear. Let me see.
From my childhood looks like this. Yours might look like this or this. But style and proportions aside, there is a general shape and layout to Hyrule, which is captured in the trailer for the game that's, I think, just
yeah, okay.
Legend of Zelda.
The latest one, Echoes of Wisdom. They use actually the Link to the Past map, like a variation of that.
Pointed out that the layout was almost identical to a
Link to the Past, there you go. Okay. Also, he did Link to the Past map. Okay, well, that's great, man. That's a great map.
I am going bigger than I've ever gone before. This is 2.4 by 2.4 meters. It's so big.
Well, I just had to show you, you know. Yeah, thank you so much, man. How long is this video? I gotta check it out. 28 minutes. Just gonna fast forward through it, and then I promise you I'm gonna watch the whole thing. So essentially what? Okay, look. He's doing basically what I did for this, like differently, right? But so he's tracing the map on a surface, and I imagine he's gonna build on it, which is what I did digitally, so to speak. He's doing it more like physically. Right, put the map, laid it out on the table, so you know where things go. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Oh, this guy has 6.6 million viewers, so he's... Yeah, this is great, man. Now, this is the next level hobby. Maybe one day. You need to have some money, I guess, to get all these materials and the 3D printing. But obviously, he's doing very well for himself. Look at his channel, man, and the engagement. So, good on him. Love this stuff. Oh, okay, so he's modeling, 3D modeling, of course. Painted. Okay, so he's doing the painting before the 3D printer, right? Like it comes out of the printer painted already. I thought he was kind of like painting in by hand. Oh no, there you go. Okay, so that's clever. Wow, that is so cute. That's adorable. God, man, I want. When you mentioned it, I thought it was gonna be like a what? Like a Lego set or something. But no, this guy's a pro. Look at that. Yeah, he got some serious gear going on there.
All of our trees.
Dude, all the trees. Noise.
For you page, and I couldn't help but notice all are absolutely incredible and so much fun.
What else? Oh, okay, so it's a few dudes helping. You probably need that. Need some helping hand.
Around the edge work, which are also great in Echoes of Wisdom.
Seems they're having fun. Oh, look at that. Kakariko Village.
The bushes are a classic in Zelda games. And
Is that Blender, I guess?
Key here was making sure the leaves came all the way down to the base of the
Bamboo Lab.
Also go support free.
How much is one of those printers?
Moving on to another important part of the map, we have fences everywhere, and there are two types of fences in the Link to the
Man,
Past
this is
map.
art, if I ever saw it.
And a more
So
primitive
cool.
construction of just vertical
Oh, look at this. This is very advanced in the process. I wonder, probably he said it in the video somewhere, but I'll check it out the full thing. But I wonder how long it takes him to do all this.
Don't worry, I have often forgotten, but jumping back into
Oh.
VR and bringing in a model from Sketchfab that someone made of Hyrule Castle.
Oh, I see. Okay, so he's using some models already available out there because, yeah, to model the castle, good luck if you're not really proficient at it.
Look, there might be ways
I mean,
that
he's
use
customizing it,
modeling software like Dave
and he's
uses,
using
like,
VR. Wow, man, this guy's from the future. I love it.
done digital sculpting
So cool.
in VR, and it's just the way I understand digital sculpting. But it's enough to
Digital
at least empower me
sculpting,
to
nice.
mind-blowing, complete with 4 colors, all the textures
Look at the
are
castle.
sculpted
Like
in
the fact that you can hold it in your hand, that's something with game dev I'll never be able to do. So I am jealous there. I am quite jealous.
I'm done. I'm done. My mind is
God,
blown
okay,
that
let's
every
see. The water. So cool, man. Oh, look at that. Now it's like painting the water, adding the foam with some
So now
cotton.
it's time to go throughout the rest of this massive piece and add all of the finishing touches.
Very
We're
cool.
gonna place down flowers
Look at the
and
grass,
tufts
man.
to add more
Flowers.
detail and texture. We're gonna edge line with a light blue all the way around all of the water areas just to create that.
That is
cartoon
so
feel
cool.
and
Oh, look
vision
at Zelda. Where is
we've
it?
been waiting for. I am
There
so
she is.
excited to
Look at
share
that.
with you
Look
the
at
kingdom
Zelda, all
of
adorable.
Hyrule.
Man, that is next level cool. That is super cool. And it's unique. Like, you know there's no another one of those anywhere in the world, I would say. I don't know if this guy's gonna sell that or what exactly is he gonna do with that. Just kind of like put in there for display somewhere. That's
Insanely
fantastic.
detailed everywhere, from every little tree and
It's
shrub.
huge, man. Look at the
Colourful
size of the whole
and it wasn't
thing.
possible by any stretch without bamboo lacquer. And the 3D printers and sponsored this video. With the fact that this
Got
is
it. So the
achieved
3D
without
printer
a
company
huge amount of
sponsor his
investment
videos,
to
send him the
get
printer, probably all the
without having to
materials.
paint
That's
it
fair
up
enough,
is
fair enough. It's a
insane.
win-win for
So
everybody there.
cool. It has already changed the way we're creating stuff in the studio.
Zelda's quite big too, like the amiibo, or it's not amiibo, but like the model.
So make sure to subscribe to check
Nice.
out the crazy projects I have.
Okay, I gotta subscribe to this channel because I want to see what else he's up to.
Incredible fun as I have had in this insane project.
Now just do the same in code, right? Yeah, exactly. That's the plan. That is totally the plan. Hey, Mr. P, awesome, man. I did not know about this one, and it's great because Link to the Past. So Link to the Past is the SNES game from the 16-bit era. So it's awesome game, and the map is iconic. It's truly a great game. And this one is, I suppose, is the previous one, right? It's like the generation before that in the 80s. So the first Zelda. So the map's a little bit different, but I'm sure that dude could definitely do a great job of this one too. Link to the Past, replicating that map would be a project. That's great. Oh man. Okay, well, very cool. I'm so glad you joined today and just let me know about that video because I don't know if I just would have missed it otherwise. Okay. Well, where was I? So yeah, so that's the map. That's the items. Now, I'm just gonna remind myself where we left at last week. I was working in the player inventory. Right? And then, so this is the player inventory code, right? And in here, the first thing I had to do was to make a relationship, right? So tell Unity what is what, which game object is what, like what is the Bible, the ladder, the master key, the bracelet. And the same for the Triforce, right? And then each Triforce is unique because each Triforce belongs to a different dungeon and is placed in a different position within the Triforce container. So as opposed to the heart containers that they just are, general. When you take a heart container, doesn't matter from where, it's going to have the same effect. So the Triforce is different. So that we kind of worked on last time. And then here I was activating and deactivating those models from the UI. Once you get it, it appears, and if you lose it, disappears. I haven't finished doing them all. This is the part for the Triforce, and I actually finished picking up the bow, right? So if you pick up the bow, then the bow image space is going to become active, and that means that it's going to appear on your inventory, right? So, okay, so that was the bow. Now, let's say I need to do the same for the boomerang. And so if I turn on the game, this should go away, all these. Or most of them at least. Let's see. Okay, so the magical boomerang is there. So I need to make sure that those are also disabled when the game starts. Let's see. So magical boomerang, I did not. Okay, so I have not put here. So can I just copy that line? Let's call it magical boomerang image space. So that's new. And once I need to run the game just to remind me what else have I not disappeared. So I want to just make sure that everything disappears when the game first run. Okay, the red ring also needs to be disappeared. I probably have the blue ring here. Ring, okay, it's called ring image space. So I need to be more specific. Blue ring, blue image space. And I'm gonna have to relink it, but that's okay. Ring red, and then the arrow, the magical arrow. So I have the arrow image space, but I also need to do the magic or silver arrow. It's not magical arrow, silver. Great, man. I'll drop in later to see how's it going. Thank you for some game dev inspo. Hey, no worries, man. Well, you're welcome anytime. So hopefully we can catch up again soon. And keep an eye. Hopefully this game will be finished soon enough. And good luck with your game dev. Catch you later, Mr. P. Alrighty. Okay, so then the red candle image space. Once again, I need to name this one properly. Blue candle image space. Red candle image space. Now the letter and the potions. I don't think a potion. Yeah, okay. Once again, I need to be specific. Potion blue, because there's two of them, and red. Blue and red. And red. Cool. Potion red, image space, perfect. And now the letter. I have not done the letter right. There's no letter, so I'll have to do that. Right, so just put it before the potion. Letter image space. Turn on the background music again. Nice. And background music is all NES music. I don't know if you guys are from that era. I certainly am. Love NES music. I made a compilation of Mega Man, Double Dragon, Ninja Gaiden. Man, awesome music. Holy moly. It's insane how great the music of the NES era was. In some cases, right? There's a bit of everything on the NES. Letter image space. Okay, so I saved that, and I need to update here. It's gonna be a few errors because now these things are called different. So there's no ring image space. It's gonna have to be okay. Everything that is crashing here, I'm just gonna deactivate that so the game can actually run without errors. And then I'll prepare things on this side, so you already have an error there. For the game to run, it has to be 0 errors. 0. And if you're missing a semicolon, even if you have like 20,000 correct lines of code, if you're missing a semicolon or some colon somewhere, your game won't run. It's very strict, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing, believe me. Right, so let's look for the inventory, minimap, items. There it is, right? And then Bible, rank blue. So that's it. But then where did I put? Must be in player, right? Player. Here. Okay, bow prefab. Oh, no, that's a player. I need the UI. I made that mistake there. The inventory here, down here. There. Oh my god, how much stuff. Ring blue image space. Ring blue. Ring red. And then magical boomerang. Boomerang magical. Silver arrow. Arrow silver. I guess that's fair enough. No, you know what? Let me change the name. I have to be consistent with my naming. The name and then the the characteristic of it. And arrow silver. Save. Okay, go back. Why there's two potion blue image space? I made a mistake, I suppose. Arrow silver, blue candle. It has to be consistent. Have I put the candle yet? No, but yeah. So once again, candle. So the name and then the descriptor, right? Candle blue. I learned these from experience from my previous game. It was a reimagining of an Intellivision game, and similarly back in the day, well, there's not much memory to go around. You have to be creative, reusing a lot of sprites, and that means maybe the same sprite but with different color palette. And so the same items had to be colored different ways, and I was doing this same nomenclature, right? Like, so you have the name of the item and then its descriptor, being the color in this case, right? So that helped me to organize my stuff. Once again, this is probably gonna be moved up. So go down, candle blue, candle red, letter image space, potion blue. Here, potion blue, and then potion red. Nice. All right. Okay, so it's all there. Now I can reactivate these lines, which of course are going to be wrong because the names have changed, and I need to make sure that, in fact, I'm going to duplicate these to help me. So names, ring image space, so that's incorrect. Now it's blue ring. Now it's the blue ring here, ring blue image space. There, and then I need to do another one for the red one. There, and then candle, the magical boomerang image space. Where is the boomerang? So this one can be duplicated and just change the name to this. Candle image space, right? So now it has to be a candle blue image space. Red and potion blue. Potion red image space. Noise. Okay, what else? Letter. The letter. Also let's put it up here. Oh my goodness. Every time I'm streaming, I have my keyboard like on a weird way because I have the camera and I have the light and I have the microphone, so it's like it's a little bit clamped here. Letter image space set active false. Okay, so with this, I suppose that when I turn on the game, all these items are gonna disappear. Step 1, right? There's an error. Oh, there you go. Expected semicolon. There you go. That's the error I was talking about. So that will prevent your whole game from running. No worries. It is what it is. Computers are very strict. It's definitely a right way and a wrong way to execute things. So, okay. Seems like I mostly got it except the silver arrow. Why do I not have the bow prefab here? Player. Bow prefab. Okay, well, might as well just do it now. Oh, okay, one step at a time. Items. This is the image, and what I'm looking for is the prefabs, which are down here. Items, bow. No, that's the Magika item. I need the finalized prefab bow. There you go. So this one goes here. Recorder prefab. Okay, and the silver arrow prefab. Arrow silver vertical. Yeah, it's not gonna be the vertical one though. Items and weapons. Arrow wooden vertical. Arrow silver. Arrow wooden. What did I call this one? Arrow wooden link. Arrow silver. I have not finished that. Okay, well, should I do it now before I forget? Link cannot shoot silver arrows right now because I have not implemented them. Let's see. Link. But do I have the vertical? No. Horizontal. Maybe I need to bring it over from Magika. Let me see. What do I have here? Yeah. No, I just have like the arrow facing up. So this is the arrow you pick up, but not the one you shoot. It's a bit different. So let me look it up. I made it a while ago, so it should be somewhere. Zelda ammo arrow. No, arrows. Arrow silver. There. I have arrow silver vertical. I have arrow silver. Have I not exported this? Okay, well, maybe not. Object export and Zelda related ammo arrows. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I just need to drag it to Unity. I thought I might have already had it, but I cannot see it. Ammo arrow silver vertical. Ah, there it is. Okay, so this one I'm just put it here in the world. I probably need to add all the good stuff that the normal arrow has, but I just gonna put it in there. Just make a prefab and I'll fix it up. This is here. Arrow silver vertical. Here. Arrow silver. Gotta go there. Arrow silver. And just to be extra clear, is horizontal. Now, arrow wooden. I need to copy everything. Projectile script. Can I copy like the whole thing? Copy component. Alright, let's see. Projectile script. Projectile. Speed, lifetime fireball prefab doesn't need a fireball prefab. Because an arrows don't explode. It's just that it reuses. This projectile applies to all projectiles, including your wand. The magic wand that shoots fire. No, shoots a beam and then the beam crashes with the wall and then explodes in a ball of fire. The silver arrow is just an arrow that honestly you just need one silver arrow in the whole game to finish it. But if you do not have it, you cannot finish the game. Got it. So, and then arrow wooden, I need a rigid body. Let's copy all that. Copy component. Paste component. And then a box collider. Copy. No. Not remove. Copy. Copy component. Paste. Paste components new. And then I probably need the position. Copy property path. Position. Paste. I cannot paste it. Oh man, okay. So essentially 0, 0, 75 and 0. Copy. 0. Paste. 0. Let's see. Is the box man, that's not correct. Why? Because this one is actually turned. What's going on? Maybe it's not properly imported. Silver wooden. What's going on? Default. It's so rotated in 90 here. Okay, so that's why. So I need to do the same for arrow silver in the default mesh, rotated 90 degrees, and then you'll see that the collider, this green box around it, is now aligned, which is what I wanted. All right, cool. Let's go back. Let's go back to a silver arrow. Well, it doesn't need to be there. I can remove it now from the world. Delete. And I was in player. Arrow, silver arrow prefab here. So this is, I'm just gonna put here arrow silver horizontal. Okay, that's completed. Then come back down here, and I was gonna check that all these items disappeared when we first run the game. Run the game. Oh yeah, okay, the silver arrow. That's a problem I was trying to fix. Silver arrow prefab in the inventory. Inventory arrow silver. There it is. Okay, so why is it not disappearing? Oh, I did not do it. That's why. That's why the game does not know. It doesn't read my mind. Where is it cool? Arrow this is not correct. It's convention. Those case, snake case was this one? Camel case? Camel case. There, but then I have to attach it here in the editor because I changed the name. Player here. Go back. Arrow silver image. Okay. Arrow silver image here. There you go. And this is saved. Yes, it is. Now play the game. Let's see what's going on. Got it. So everything is gone from the inventory when you start the game, which is what you want. Now, I think the only item that is wired right now to be picked up is the bow, which is over here. So I'm gonna try to grab the bow, and there it is. And it appears. The boomerang, yeah, all that stuff is not. I'm stuck because I got stuck in the boomerang. But anyway, that's good. Okay, so now we just need to do what I did for the boomerang. I need to do for every item. Fun times. It is fun time for me. I love this stuff. You know, you gotta appreciate the busy work, because sometimes you gotta just wire things around, connect them, do the busy work, And at some point you gotta program, and programming is a very different experience from like creating the world and setting up the characters, and like this is the artistic and the more like mathematical sciencey part of this is awesome. I love it, and both are fun in its own way. So the box collider, right? So I need to do the same for the boomerang vertical. It has a box collider. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna close this one and let's do the same. I'm just gonna spam ifs and then I'll clean it up. I'll make it more elegant with like some case switch statement or something, but right now I just want it to work. Then I'll make it more elegant. So the next, let's see. So you have the bow. Shall I go in? Let's go in arrow silver vertical. Arrow silver vertical, arrow wooden vertical. Okay. Why? So I need to get the names of these things. So if the item name is arrow silver vertical box, it's not gonna be a clone. It's gonna be this one. Then what would that be? Arrow it's gonna appear. Good. So that's arrow silver, arrow wooden vertical. Vertical, you're gonna do the arrow. What did I call? No, arrow, what did I call it? Arrow image space only, okay. Let me just collapse this method, it's too long. There you go. Next. And then the next one is the Bible. Believe it or not, at some point there was a Nintendo game with a Bible in it. Even when it came to the Americas. Because, you know, Japan doesn't really care. But when it started bringing games into the United States, censorship started to happen. Nintendo decided that, you know, we don't want to have any religious, you know, connections with our games for the most part. But it's still, especially in the NES era, you can find, like, if you play Castlevania, for example, so many crosses, tombs, and things like that. Like, there's so many. There's videos about that. The Bible, right? So let's just keep moving. Bible image space, and then the Bible, the boomerang. Boomerang vertical, it's gonna be boomerang image space. There you go. Okay, next boomerang boomerang magic vertical. And then boomerang or magic, no, what do I call it? Boomerang. Magical boomerang. No, that's not correct. It has to be boomerang magical. Name, then descriptor. Magical. Save, and I have to relink it. It's all good. We can do that. We can totally do that. Let's see. Player. Player. It didn't update because I have an error. Boomerang magic spin image space doesn't work. Doesn't exist. Right. It is true. So, because now I changed the name. Need to fix it here. Make that error go away. I gotta fix it here too. And with that, the game should at least compile. This error should go away. Nice. Okay. Let's see. So, and then I have to go back to the inventory. Boomerang magical image. Here. There you go. Alright, let's keep going. So that's the magical boomerang. Next, in the pipeline. Should probably organize them by, alphabetical order. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, let's do that. So, see the raft. Maybe it's like on the bottom. Bracelet. Maybe it's here. Ring. It's on the bottom. Bottom. Raft. Ring. Master. Okay, that's good. Boomerang. Boomerang. I don't know why I leave the boomerang separate from these guys. Boomerang. Boomerang. So arrow must be the first thing. I remember because this section here is the top items up here. Ah, so the ring should be up there. Ah, it is there. Master key, raft, Bible, ladder. Good. Okay, and the boomerang, bomb. So this should be before of boomerang. Bow is there. Candle, recorder, probably go all the way to the bottom. Magical letter. Potion blue. No, alphabet. Yep. And selected here. Okay, so that's now more alphabetical order. However, I need to do them all. So I'm just gonna do the same. I'm gonna open another script. Same deal. Close here so I get more space. So Bible, bracelet. What should I do? Should I just mix them up? Oh, let's just go in this order. So Bible is at the top. Bible. And this Bible should then be the bow. Bow and bow. Like that. And there. Else if. So Bible, bracelet should be there. Yeah, what is it called here? Bracelet. Items, that's not images. I need the actual items. Should I just check here? The bracelet. Where did I put the bracelet? Items test. Have I not made the bracelet yet? Oh. Oh. Let me see. Oh, I have not made the bracelet. Oh, okay. Well, let's get on it. Let's see. Meat, swords. I guess I have not. Okay, so have I at least made the model of it? Maybe I haven't just imported it yet, but maybe I should have it. Ammo, items, boomerang, Bible. Oh, I have not made the bracelet? That is surprising. I was pretty sure that I was done with that. World objects. Obelisk graves, dungeon docks. Shouldn't be there. Sprites, ammo. Nah, it wouldn't be there. Sword beam, rock, magic beam, energy beam. Background music, enemies, items. Bible book, handle, boomerang, bomb, boomerang, boomerang, bow. Should be here, but it's not. Okay, so unexpectedly, now we need to make the bracelet. Let me pull off the art, which I have. I have a folder with all that stuff. One moment. Let's see. See the bracelet? Nope. That's not there. That's enemies. Nope. Where's the bracelet? Oh man. I mean, I have the 2D model in the game. I just didn't make it in 3D. Hang on, just one last look. One last look if I can find it, or nope. Oh, I guess it's not in here in this sprite, so maybe that's why I didn't make it. I just kind of like forgot about it. Do I have... Okay, this thing looks like a croissant, but it's not clear. Let me see if I have a better copy. I guess I don't. The bracelet, dude. Oh man, okay, let me check again, because I do have it here, right? So let me just bracelet revealing file. Can I reveal it? Like properties, toggle, prefile, find reference scene, inverse selections like that. This power bracelet reveal in maybe I can use this. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it from that reference. Okay, let me see. Getting back into the creative brain. Okay, so I need to make this croissant in 3D. Let's make a new... How many squares is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay, so 15 items. Is it the same as a Bible? No, not really. It's a bit thicker. But it's a 15, 16. This one's probably too big. I'm just kind of finding like a similar size one, so I can just copy and then take it from there. It's probably about this. It's thicker though. I'll duplicate this and then call bracelet. And I need to put it where it belongs. Zelda items. I just did not make it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I forgot. Okay, so the first thing is erase everything. Erase this. Don't worry, the bow is unaffected. This is a clone of the bow. It's just that this one has the measures I think it's gonna be. So 15 high, and then it's 1. Ah, God, is it like these pixels are squared up, not flattened? This is 1. Is it 1 or 2 pixels here? 1 or 2? Must be 1. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. 15 by 8. And then we grab the right colors, which I already have the palette. So maybe a good place to start is on this side. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here, touch, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna look a bit different because this one is not stretched. It's a bit confusing. No, here, and then paint that one. Then all this is like that, and this is this color. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then here you have 4, and then you have that one. And go back to the red. Down here, now I need to attach. And there's another one here. And it goes all the way to the end. No, not in that row, it's just here and then all the way to the end. Stays there. Kinda like have a couple here. All the way down. Swap colors again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then white. There. Then let's go back to red. There. There. One more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so the bottom is bigger than the top. It's those details that you don't realize until you're looking this close. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. 1, 2. And I think I'm missing one here. Okay, let me just... This is correct. Like that. It's squeezed in, but I think it's correct. No, I'm missing the red. Paint. Red. Here. And attach a new one here. Let's do red. Okay. Okay, so that's the 2D model. That's the beginning of it. So now I need to give it a 3-dimensionality. Like make it in 3D, of course, because it's a 3D game. Maybe make it a bit bigger so I can have more room to play with. Bring it to the center, right in the middle. 7, right in the middle. And then what I can do is a technique is to extrude. So just copy paste, and then maybe I'll do actually one more. So is that enough? So that's too thick now. That's too thick. Nah, it's fine. But yeah, this looks kind of weird, right? So I need to make it more round, like to make it more shapely. So erase. I'm gonna start erasing things, erasing the edges. Normally you can start by getting rid of parts like that, maybe to give it like some nice flair at the top, right, to make it more unique. Yeah, so couple that. I actually just need to do 1/2, so I don't need to do the back half. I just leave it as it is. Maybe here, like that, like that. How about that, make cut there, and then so maybe I need to do something like this. Like this, and like that, and I can do the same here. And then the bottom two. that. Maybe not the last. How about this? Yeah, that's probably okay. Maybe just remove that part too. How about like that? Like this. Okay, so that's the front, so to speak, and then I'm gonna do erase this part. Now copy. First get it out of the way, right? Get out of the way. Here, copy, paste, pull it back, flip it in what, Y? Yes. And then merge it. Maybe merge it a bit more. What does it look like? How about that? Yeah, that's probably okay. It doesn't need to be too thick, it's just a bracelet, right? Okay, and then this is if I need to flip it, the whole thing. It's just like Unity flips things 180 degrees in Z, and that's just from experience, so I need to here preemptively flip it here. And then I need to make it very snug in here. I need to eliminate this kind of like empty space right here, because otherwise Unity will have trouble calculating the collider around it. So that, and 6. It's most gonna be a 4, but it's not gonna make sure that it deletes the part that I want. Gotcha. The bottom. Okay, so it's floating up there. If I put 14, it's gonna cut up. So yeah, don't do that, Magika Voxel. Bring it down once. Deselect. 14. There you go. Does that look alright? I did like the gem looks kind of thick, but you know it kind of stands out, right? Because if I erase it, it's okay. I mean, it's not bad, but I like the white thing. It's like a stone, right? That's where the power comes from. So want to make it stand out. And then we save, and then we export. Zelda related items, save to bracelet. Okay, now bring it over to Unity. We're gonna bring it over to Unity. Need to find the export folders I have prepared earlier. Close that. You gotta be really good with your names and your folder structure, because as you can see I already have so much crap in there, and then to find things becomes quite a challenge, because sometimes, like in this case, I have the 2D version, the 3D version of all items, so it's like doubled up the amount of stuff. And then when you import something to Unity, you need to import these three files that Magika generates. It's like the geometry, the palette, the material, so it just divides and all that. And I need to put it in an appropriate place. Firstly in my project, and then in the world. So ammo new is gonna be in items, and I should probably make a folder. I know it's power bracelet, but it's okay. Bracelet. It's as long as I remember it, it'll be fine. Here, cool. Okay, so now it's in Unity, but it's not in the game yet. It's not in the world. So what I need to do is to go back to the scene, and we're gonna make a prefab. So bracelet, right? And you use this one, right? This. Put it here in the world. Did I? The bracelet should be facing the other way, isn't it? It should be facing the other way, right? I need to look at an image from the game, like the actual game. So let me just look it up. attention to detail here. This is a screenshot from the original game, and sure enough, yeah, it's like a C. It's like a letter C, and mine is not a letter C. It's more like a D. So not a problem. I just need to revert the last change that I made. Oh yeah, it should have been like these. Yes, no worries, guys. It's just easy. X, we save again. We overwrite the export. Same place, bracelet, save. And we just need to re-import. So delete it from the world. Delete it from the game, from the project. Yep. And re-import from the, one moment, export folder. Zelda items. There it is. Bracelet, bracelet, bracelet. Cool. And then put it back in there. Whoa. Ah, there it is. Okay, so now it's facing the right way. Perfect. And now that it's in the world, now we can make a prefab, right? A prefab in Unity is a game object that you can then clone multiple times. It can just appear, disappear, so on and so forth. So very useful. In fact, it's like crucial for game development in Unity. I'm pretty sure other engines must have similar concepts. So yeah, that's prefab Magika, but now I go to my prefab folder inside items and weapons, and because it's no variation of the bracelet, there's no blue bracelet and red bracelet and things like that, I don't need to make a folder, so I just put it here. There, and you can see the icon changes. Now I have it here. I can just leave it there for good measure, you know, with everything else. Quick test if I want to just pick the bracelet from there, and I need to give it what I did to everything else, a box collider, for example. Let's see, box collider, add component, box collider. Can I copy the values? Copy component, and then bracelet, paste component values, but I don't know if it's going to be matching, so double click on that, and then we can see if the box collider actually is. The box collider is this green box around it, and what you want is that the box covers just exactly the game object that you want to apply it to, because this is what tells Unity where the item begins and ends, right? Where you want to collide with it, when you want to touch it. So when Link enters this green square, it's going to activate the logic behind what happens when you touch the bracelet, right? So you want this to be very, you know, nicely snugged in there. And this is why when I was in Magika Voxel, I didn't want it to be empty space. Just it also messes up with the position of the object, which normally you want to put it in the origin like that. And that's my bracelet prefab. And because I save it on the prefab, it's going to be applied to this thing right here. Okay, going back to the code. Okay, this was unexpected. I didn't expect to go back to modeling items at this point, but it's good. It's all good. So, and it's called just bracelet, and is called bracelet bracelet image space. There you go. Okay, so that was bracelet. Then the ladder. This is the bow. Because I'm doing it up here, right? So okay, let's go back to the ladder. Bracelet. I'm gonna leave those guys in the bottom. So bracelet, and then this is gonna be ladder. Just check the name. Is called step ladder. Man, my naming convention. Step ladder. Step ladder. And now because it's called step ladder, I need to change that in several places. And also I might need to move it down in the alphabetical order. So the bottom here, step ladder, right? So technically I shouldn't be doing it right now because now it's at the bottom, but no problem. Step ladder Vox, step ladder Vox. And like I said before, if you change the name of the serialized object, you have to come back to Unity because it's gonna release that reference and you have to reassign it. So what I do is go back to the player, look at your inventory here. Step ladder is now missing, it's none. But I'm looking at the images. Meet letter. Oh, okay, so I need to be consistent with my name. So step ladder, right? Back to the player. Down. Step ladder goes here. Gotcha. Okay. Step ladder, and let's call this step ladder, right? Okay. Master key. Master key. Why are you called master key? Let's see. Here, this is the master key, and I sure enough called it master key. So I'm just gonna copy that, make sure it's exact same name. Like that, master key, and then what did I call it in game? Master key, image space. Cool. Next. Ring blue image space, but in the game is called blue ring. If I change the name here, I don't need to reassign it, right? Blue ring, blue ring, red. See, that shouldn't affect the reference. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, ring blue, ring red. Okay, so that's fine. Do I have another problem like that? That I shouldn't start the name with the color. So ring, step ladder, master bracelet, boomerang, bomb, arrow, bow, candle, blue, candle, yes, correct. Okay, seems correct. Master key. And then the master key, we said it was called master key Vox, master key image space, and I was doing the step ladder next. Master key, no, raft. Go back to the raft. The raft is over here. I call it raft green in game. And raft image space. There, so that's the raft. Ring blue image space. Ring, no, blue ring. No, oh, this is wrong too. Candle. Blue candle red. Same with potions. Potion blue, potion red. Okay, so I'm doing ring blue, ring red. Change that, ring blue and ring blue image space. Same with ring red, ring red. Step ladder, which I already made. It's right here. Okay, so that's that section on the top, right? And then this is the lower section of the inventory. starting with the arrow. So I have done arrows here, so I'm just gonna move the positioning so it's alphabetically ordered. Arrow, and then arrow, bomb. I have not done the bomb. Boomerang. Okay, so in here should go the bomb. Okay, so the bomb is just called bomb.bmx. Bomb. And bomb. Space. And then the boomerang. So these two need to come up. Boomerang and boomerang magical. Okay, and then bow, which is this one here. Okay, so now we're in order. More. Candle blue image space. Candle blue. Vox. Here. Candle blue. Okay, I'm doing a bunch of changes. Let me just check that the game continues to run. Sanity check. Not made a mistake or broken something. Nope, so good. I can move. I can move. Yeah, I mean, I cannot pick up all of it, just the Triforce and the heart container, like you can see here. But I will be getting there, and the best of all is the game is not broken yet, so we can keep going. Candle red, candle red, letter. What's the letter called? Letter. Very good. And then here, letter image space. Oh, I have an error somewhere. It's a bracket. A bracket must be missing somewhere. Ah, here. Okay, fixed. Let's go. Next one. Letter box. Later. Magic wand image space. That would be here. But then the wand itself, I call it magic rod. Oh god. Is it magic wand or the magic rod? Wand, let's call it. Magic. I hope I didn't break it. Okay. I'll try using the magic wand next, just to see if it still works. Magic wand. Magic wand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Save. And then player. Let's see if the name change affected the actual behavior of the magic wand. I don't think so, because normally it's not a best practice to really apply logic on strings, on name strings, because if you change the name down the road and things break, that's not great, because you can forget that you changed something. So if I want to test the magic wand, I need to do it manually. Where are you, Link? Player. Bombs. Magic rod is called, so I'm a bit worried. Let's see. Oh, I cannot go through. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay, no. It continues to work. There is the magic wand. Shooting fire and shit. Does it hit me? Yeah, I can hit myself. And I can die. Boom. Gotcha. Okay, so it continues to work. Now, it kind of bothers me that it's called magic rod and magic wand in the same game. So I need to come back here. Magic wand. If I change it here, it's gonna break. So Need to find magic rod. Magic rod prefab. Dude, what am I doing? My names. Magic rod. How many? What's easier? Maybe I should just call it magic rod everywhere. What is the actual name in the game? Like in the game itself. So I'm gonna look. Zelda NES items. See, what is it actually called in the game? Magical rod. Okay, rod. Okay, so maybe I saw this and I used this name when I was implementing the logic behind the weapon. So fair enough, I don't need to change it here. I'm not gonna change it here because this one I would need to do some remembering. So it's gonna be called magic rod, as in never mind. In fact, just ignore all changes, player. Good. And I'm gonna have to change it all here. Magic wand is gonna be magic rod, and immediately it's gonna be complaining that it doesn't exist, but that's fine. Magic rod, image space, that's magic rod, and this one I'm gonna have to, is that it? Okay, so that's fine, but then I need to change the name in the game too. Hopefully there's not gonna be errors. Let's see. Okay, no errors. The game's running. It's not running, so there must be some error. Why? Oh, because it's not playing. Let's try again. Come on. Oh, unassign reference variable magic rod. It doesn't exist. Yes, I know it doesn't exist. Okay. Yeah, what line was that? On the player, right? And this one, magic rod. Okay, so what I need to do is in the images. Prefabs. These things are really tight. It's making me have a headache. So let's see, magic rod image. Oh, it was called magic rod here. The image itself. Okay, so what is the problem? Most likely me. Okay, so there it is, and I just need to this, right? And this thing is this thing, magical rod. Okay, this magic rod or magical rod. God damn it! Let's go back to that site. Magical rod. Okay, so where do I have it correct? Magic rod. So this is not correct. Like, it's not a big deal, I guess, if it's just the image. Magical. I need changes here, and I think the assignation in player object is kept. Magical rod. Okay, so that what I need to change here now is magical rod, and then this to magical rod. Okay, and reassign it. There's an error, does not exist. God, man, where? Ah, yeah, here. Magic. You know what? Just ignore it. Just ignore that. Magic. Does it fix the error? Does it fix the error, guys? Let me see. It does. And I just need to reassign it for the third time. And all good. Magical rod. Good. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna also organize alphabetically this stuff. So Bible goes on the top, and then the bow, and then the candle, and then the candle. Aren't you excited that you joined this stream? And I'm just doing sorting alphabetically all this stuff. It's very important. It is though. It is very important. Like, you go crazy, you go mad, and then things like that happen. Like all this time wasting with the name conventions and like referencing. It's not even the time wasting. Like in the future, it can come to bite you in the ass. Like if you call the 3-dimensional model magic rod, but then the 2D's magical rod, they will clash at some point. It will be hard to debug. Seriously. So yeah, and you know what I'm trying to show here is just the regular process for game development. Some parts are very interesting, some others are more like busy work. I don't come here like have a overview plan of what I'm gonna work on, but I don't have like details, right? Like it just kind of naturally plays out during the stream and during the time of making the game. So it goes to the left and to the right, and I guess that in itself is fun for me, at least. It's interesting for me. So, but yeah, right now it sucks. But you know, we did some modeling that I hadn't done in a while, the 3D modeling. So that was probably for a change. Ring SRS. Step ladder, candle, recorder, selected item, potion letter should be here. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, L, M, N, O, P, magical rod, P, R, record. Ah, much better. Much better. Okay, so magical rod. Nah, right. Let's go. Okay, next. And next on the pipeline is the meat. Oof. Just gonna see the meat that I put in the world. Woo. Here. Okay, so that's the meat vertical. Meat image space. Oh my god, meat image space. Okay, next. And potion blue. We called it. Yeah, potion blue. Just like that. Potion blue. And then potion blue. Why is it not copying? Copy. Potion blue. Potion red. Potion red. Recorder. Get in there. Potion recorder is called just a recorder in the game too, so no problem. And then recorder image space. This copy is kind of like failing so much. This one I'm gonna leave it pending because it's not really it's just menu item things, like these two, B and A. I'm gonna do that later. So for now, I have now wired these elements to the inventory. The next thing is, when Link touches these items here in the world, they should appear in the UI, right? So to do that, we are gonna leave this player inventory open, and I need to go to the player. Just leave it side by side. And where Link is picking up, say for example the bow, which is already implemented here. So I'm just gonna have to continue going through all these case instances. And I'm gonna go from the top with the Bible. And we said that the Bible was called Bible box. Bible box. Cool. I just send that. Okay. And then from the Bible is the bracelet. Let's see if that's starting to work there, right? So I should be able to pick up the Bible, the bracelet, and the bow. Hopefully. Let's see. And by picking up, I mean they should just disappear from the world and appear in my inventory. Later on, I'm gonna make the animation with Link's kind of like lifted up in the air. I already have that Link made. There's actually two Links, one with two arms and one with one arm up. I didn't know that. I didn't never notice that. I thought it was just the one. Right, so that's, I'm gonna leave this open as a reference. So that's obviously our UI menu. And when I start the game, all these items should disappear. We confirmed that was working. That's fine. So you start the game with nothing. Nothing. Okay, so the game's running. And in the world here, I'm gonna pick up, hopefully, where is, what did I say I was picking up? Oh, the bracelet. It's kind of hard to see, but the bracelet's there. Yay, the bracelet, I picked it up. And the bow is right here. Oh, the Triforce. But that Triforce doesn't count, so this bow, there's the bow here. What else did I say that we... The Bible. Come on, Link. Do some Bible study. Ah ha ha ha. Brilliant. Working. Okay, okay, so we just need to keep going. Just need to keep going. But it's getting there, it's getting there. So bracelet. So the bracelet master key. Master key. Why do I have master key twice? Because I made a mistake. Right? Master key, is there a master key raft? Master key raft, okay. No worries, not a big deal. Raft. Ring blue. Ring blue. So ring red. Ring red. Step ladder. Step ladder with lowercase. Does it matter? It doesn't really matter because it's not a variable, it's just the name of the object. Step ladder. Hang on. In the game itself, step ladder is called it's called step ladder box, so this is fine. Step ladder box, and so in here too it should be step ladder. So I'm gonna trust that that's gonna work. Step ladder, right? So that's the top section of the inventory. So now I need to do the bottom, starting with the arrows, like we did here. So I'm just gonna put it a little bit separated. Like, Unity doesn't give two craps about being separated or not. It's just for me in my mind to know what's going on. Cool. That's the arrow wooden, and then the arrow silver, and I suppose there's the bomb in there, in between the bow and here. Bomb, boomerang vertical, and then it's gonna be, I suppose, the boomerang magic vertical there, and then the bow, which I already made. Let's go. The candle blue, candle blue, candle red, like that. Letter, and magical rod. Meat vertical, potion blue, potion red, recorder. Oh yeah, that's the last one. Nice. Okay, so in theory now I should be able to pick up most of these items now here on the floor, except the swords. So yeah, let's see what happens. Actually, I should remove these two boomerangs from here, because these two boomerangs, you see how there's like maybe it's too far to see. Yeah, so there's like the wooden boomerang, the magical boomerang, but then other versions of them here, and that's why I have horizontal and vertical versions. So the vertical versions are the ones that are sitting in the world that you pick up, and these ones is the one that you throw around, and they have different behavior, like not only the position. So yeah, these ones are horizontal because that's how you throw the boomerang, but the boomerang has a lot of logic behind it. Like you throw it, it goes forward, it can hit enemies, it comes back to you, it kind of looks for you on the way back. So these guys, you cannot, I don't want to link to the animation of like, yeah, I found them every time it goes back to you. So I separated them a little bit. And so these ones don't need to be here, because the moment I start the game, you'll see these boomerangs just start flying because they assume that you throw them because they're in the world. So yeah, I'll show you. I'll start the game, and as soon as I do, these things are going to move around, the two boomerangs, but not these ones. See, yay! And they come back to me. Okay, so which one is easier to see? But I need to show the inventory here. So what we want is that all the items I'm going to be picking up are going to appear here. And if one of them doesn't, I need to find why. So let me just move the camera. I need to move this camera. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to grab master key. I know the recorder is there. See, the master key, I'm not touching it. I need to do the master key. Okay, there's an error in the master key. How about the bracelet? It was okay. Triforce, you can pick it up. I cannot touch the magic rod. Okay, so there's another problem there. Silver arrow picked. Normal arrow picked. Bows picked. Boomerangs picked. The magical boomerang is not working, so it must be some error in the spelling of things. Get out of here. The raft is there. The step ladder is also broken. Bible works. Blue potion works. Blue candle works. Red candle works. Red potion works. Red ring works. Blue ring works. Heart container works. compass is not gonna work because I have not working on the dungeons yet. Key are not gonna work. The letter should work. The letter is not working for some reason. This guy's gonna kill me, but I'm not gonna let him. Let's see the meat. Meat works. Okay, so we have some wins and some not so much wins here. What is not working? So before this guy kills me, yeah. So the bomb was not working. So let me just make a comment somewhere. Not working. Bomb. The master key. The magic rod. After all that with the magic rod, the magic wand, it's not what doesn't work. And the letter. Yeah, because map is dungeon. Swords, I haven't done them. Yeah, I guess that's it. A magic boomerang. Magic boomerang. There you go. Save. How are we going here? Let's see. Been streaming for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay, so maybe I'll just try fix this, and that could be it for today. Now, what is the problem? Bomb. Why was it not? Why was I not able to pick up the bomb? Actually, the bomb is different because the bomb. No, bomb. See, the bomb is not even a prefab. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's see how the icon is different? It's not even a prefab. But I had a bomb prefab. Where did I put it? Let me see. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb trigger. No, it's not it. When Link, no, the drops. So enemies, when I kill them, they do drop bombs. So enemies, and the enemies prefabs. Maybe I can see where have I. So say Octoroks, enemy bomb prefab. So it exists here in loot. Right, so the one I have here in the world, this one I should get rid of and use this one instead. And yes, it is called bomb. So okay, bomb box, bomb box, and then here bomb box. Okay. Okay, so the thing is that the okay, bomb is like little special case. Let's see master key. The master key should work. Should totally work. And I have a bunch of errors now. Doesn't exist anymore. There is a master key. So the master key is this one, right? It's called masterkey.vox. Master key. So maybe what I haven't done is I haven't given them master key. I probably haven't given them a collider because the name is correct. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why. Let me check again. Master key. And not here. Oof, ¿dónde está? Where is it? Master key. master key here. Double click. Yeah, it doesn't have a collider. Okay. Box collider is incorrect. But is that where I put it? Dungeon item, so that's why I didn't find it. Okay, so let's just fix the collider. And this probably should be 0. That. So like this and this. Bring it down. I have to keep looking at from different angles because it looks fine from one side, but then the other two are totally wrong. I mean, it should be tight, but it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so I think that was a problem. That was a problem with the master key. Okay, so that was one of the errors, and the other one was magic rod. What is the problem with the magic rod? Let's see. Magic. This thing, right? Magic. Oh. The prefab itself is called magic wand. Nope. We said we wanted to call it magic rod. God, man. Okay, so but this is the actual instance of it. But where is enemies? Dungeons. Magic rod, right? Yep. And so in player, boom, magic rod, magical rod. Okay, maybe it's just the name was wrong. So this thing is now called magic rod, right? Because it was magic wand. That's why it didn't register it. Oh my god, magical rod, right? Magical rod, we said. Magical rod, right? Copy magical rod here, and also in magical rod. Okay, so this was correct, but not here. It has a collider. I'm sure it has a collider. Okay, so that's the other one. And then the letter. The letter. What's the problem with the letter? The letter. Okay. Let's see. So the letter. The letter doesn't have a box collider. Pretty sure that's the problem. Yeah. So let's look it up. Letter. I haven't made a prefab of it. Okay, so I just have like the Magika Voxel, so I just need to create it. And I suppose the letter is an item, so I'm just gonna put it here, right? And I need to put a box collider to it, like that, and then like that, and I'll do the same. So make sure the collider covers it, nice and smug, nice and tight, like that, like so, and like so. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so, and it's just called letter.box. Okay, so the name itself I think is fine. Letter.box, okay, that's cool. And then lastly, the magic boomerang. This one, right? It's boomerang magic. And how did I name here? Ah, yeah, no, that's not correct. Yeah, so boomerang magic, but yeah, what did I call it here? Boomerangs magic vertical. This should be called the same as the original one, right? In fact, let me just delete it and just bring it back. Boomerang magical boomerang, magical boomerang. My god. Okay, let's look for that site again. Magical raw. I mean, it should be magical boomerang, right? If it's gonna be, yeah, magical boomerang. Magic all boomerang magical vertical. And then here, boomerang magic all vertical. Boomerang vertical. Okay, and bring it back into the world. Just put it here. No, that's not it. Boomerang magical vertical. Put it here. Right, and it has a box collider. It does. So just the name was wrong. And the boomerang magic vertical. Okay, so other than the bomb, I think we should see some progress there. Let's see. Unless there's an error, a new error. Okay, no errors, only warnings, but we can live with that. And so once again, showing the inventory is empty. And Link is gonna start collecting stuff once we can see him. So let's see, can I collect the letter? Yes, I can collect the letter, so the letter is fixed. The candles were fine, the potion was okay, the Bible was okay. The step ladder I did not fix. The heart container, the rings, the raft, the bomb is... the bomb. Okay, bombs works. Perfect. That went better than I thought. And then the arrow, bow, boomerang, magic boomerang disappeared, but it didn't... Is it there? No, it did not show. Okay, so the magic boomerang is partially fixed. The bracelet, and then the wand. Okay, the wand works, so at least that works now. And the Bible, the meat, and the master key. Yay! So what am I missing there? I'm missing this thing, step ladder. Okay, last one. Step ladder. So everything is working now except the step ladder. And so let's check first the names. The ladder is called step ladder, right? And is the step ladder.box. And as you can see, same problem as before, it doesn't have a box collider, so we can fix that. Fine, I think it's a bit too low. Tiny bit this way, tiny bit this way. Yeah, that looks cool. A step ladder, right? So the name is correct. So now this one also has a Vox collider like it should. And just let me make sure that is on the origin. Cool. Okay. And we said it was called, it's on the top, so it's a step ladder, right? That's correct. And then here, recorder, no, step ladder, yeah. Okay, maybe this is it. This is it. I should be able to pick up pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. So, start the game. Inventory empty. And I'm gonna start collecting stuff, man. Let's see. In order. Red candle. Blue candle. It's there, trust me. Potion. Bible. Step ladder is fixed. Raft. Bomb. Blue ring. Red potion. Silver arrow. Wooden arrow. Bow. Boomerang. The magic boomerang. Now it's there. Okay, now I have the two boomerangs. They're over. I'll fix that. You know that you can only have one boomerang at the same time. Heart container. Compass is dungeon item. We're not gonna do those yet. Letter is there behind the potions. And I've been shot at from different directions, from the caves too, for some reason. The bracelet, magic wand, recorder, master key, and the meat. Great success. It all works now. All these items are now wired 2D to 3D to the world. Excellent. Now, the next step in the journey would be to do the same for these swords. These three items, I mean, I should make them, but they won't be useful in the outside world. But because I'm doing this kind of work at the moment, I just do them. Right? And do the animation when Link actually picks up something, like the sword just with one arm up. And then when he picks up the Triforce, it will be the two arms up. Yeah, man. So, and it's just getting closer and closer with every passing session that we are live coding here and having fun, taking names, and moving forward. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it at that for today. It was almost 2 hours, I think, the stream. Thank you for those who joined. Thank you to Mr. P for the comments and for the video he linked. That's pretty cool. I'll check it out later. And please subscribe, like if you are interested in this kind of content. I'm gonna keep streaming the progress of this game. I promised myself that I'm gonna finish it, right? I didn't promise a deadline, right? It will take a few months. As you can see, it's slow but steady progress. So a few more months, but it's the journey what matters, right? So before I finish, and I should probably end up every stream with this, which is versioning, which is essentially saving your progress. I use GitHub, like most developers out there, to save my code, to save my changes. So you save your project in your computer, of course, but you also wanna make sure that that you're saving it in here, or it doesn't have to be GitHub, it could be GitLab or Azure or whatever, somewhere. Save it. You'll thank me later. So learning Git is probably one of the most important things as a software engineer. So as you can see, every day I've been pushing a commit. A commit is a set of changes, right? So every day for the past month and almost 3 months now, as you can see, September 13, 12, you can see what I did. And then if I click on the link, you can see what exactly the changes were on that day. And then, for example, this one, project got fucked after updating VS Code extension. So these suck because this had nothing to do with the game. I just had to update VS Code, which is this program where you actually do the typing. So C# had some libraries, updated that, broke everything. So the game stopped working even though Unity had not been addressed. So it's stressful, but this is where you can actually be safe, right? If everything had broken at this point, hey, I can just revert back to September 5th. And I didn't lose everything, right? I just lose maybe 1 day of work, which hurts depending on the amount of changes you did last time. But, for example, if for whatever reason, everything we did today, for example, if I do git status, you'll see all this in red is all the things that changed. all the assets that we modified. You can see the scene in Unity, the player inventory. So it's the actual script, so the code that we wrote here. I need to save this change too. So all these changes, today I'm going to bundle them in a commit and push them here. So this is how you do it, right? So git add, so I'll add all those files, and then git commit, and you give it the name to this commit. So what did we do today? Ability to pick up items and display them on the UI. Also created a bracelet 3D model and update some item namings. The more descriptive you can be, the easier you will make your life later in case you need to revert to a previous version. And then you save locally, and now you need to git push to GitHub Drive origin master. Master is the name of my branch. So it pushes all up, and now if I reload here, so look at it, September 22nd, which is yesterday because I'm in Japan. If you guys are watching from the United States, it's still 22nd for you, but I'm in Japan, it's 23rd. If I reload, sure enough, September 23rd, ability to pick up items already, typo, display on the UI. Yeah, and if I click on it, you can see essentially this is before and after, the left side and the right side. So in this case, when is the meta, when is the materials or objects, like you won't see it because it's text based. You can see it, but it's huge, it's low diff, it's like it's a huge file. But the things that we actually directly modify are usually the scripts. So this is the code that we wrote, right? So before we didn't have this part, but now we have all this logic behind the Bible bracelet, master key, all the stuff that we wrote, which allow us to pick up items in the world and the player inventory. So red means that you deleted those lines, right? Or you updated them somehow, and blue means it's new code. So yeah, so all this is changes that we did just in this 2-hour session here. And so it's safe. I'm safe now, right? If something happens, I can come back here, re-download my repository, and have a big chance to salvage my project. This has helped. This has happened to me in my experience. It will happen to you if you're a software developer. So get in the habit to, this is not only for Unity. It's for anything. If you're building software or even for other arenas or for other industries, like it's very useful and it's free. And then you can see your profile here, like your green, you see like this is like a year of work, and the days with green is the days that I push a commit, like not necessarily for Zelda, it could be my work, my other projects, right? But my goal for Zelda, it's been that I want to push a commit, at least one commit every day, because that way I force myself to keep moving forward with the project. If I don't, one day goes by, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month, and then you forget about it, and then you don't finish the project. So this helps me accountable, keeps me accountable to myself, and I guess to you guys, right? That I'm gonna continue moving forward. We underestimate how much we can do in a year. Like we overestimate 1 day, but maybe in a year you can do so much if you're just consistent. Like there's some days that I cannot do much. So on those days, I still need to push a commit, just kind of open the editor, do some refactoring, do some cleanup, like just add one box collider, save it, and then push it. Like at least that, you open the project, you looked into it. That counts. That's the hard part, to be consistent with your progress and not let it just vanish into yet another project that you started but never finished, which happened a lot to me. So this is the method that I've been using now to force myself to be accountable. And it worked with my previous game, which I actually finished and published. It took me 6 months straight, every day, 6 months straight. I did have some here in January, December, like Christmas. You can see I'm guilty. But then I started that in November, Treasure of Tarmin. And then I had some visits, December roll around, holidays, Christmas, party. You can see some days here I don't have commits. But the important thing is I came back. And like after early January, I have not missed a bit. So it's been every day there's at least one commit, sometimes a lot more, like 20, 25. So I like this. This is a way for me to keep myself visually accountable and like see the progress. And then Zelda I started here in June 1st, I think. So these 6 months, November to June, well, it's like almost 7 months, was Treasure Torment, finished. It's great to finish a game. It's great to finish something that you start, because I'm really good at starting games, but not good at finishing them, and I want to fix that, and I'm fixing that. So, right. So this is where we're at. Well, once again, I'm gonna just say bye to everybody, and please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time. Have a great night.